You don't need to know the specifics. You just need to pick up on the patterns. You don't need to know the specifics. You don't need to know the details. You just need to be able to pick up on the patterns. When God shows you certain things in your relationships, when someone is consistently inconsistent, a person that you're getting to know, a person that you may be dating or married to, you don't need to know the specifics. Oftentimes in relationships, people get messed up because the person is able to talk themselves out of whatever it is that they're doing, and because you don't have proof, because you can't show them or prove that they're doing certain things, and you can't give the specifics and the details, you tend to find yourself staying in relationships, hanging around a person, having endless arguments with someone who is consistently inconsistent. You know, this is a term that I heard one of my brothers say a while back, and I've adopted it. Being consistently inconsistent. Okay? Talking about my blood brother here. You don't need to know the specifics. Because a lot of times, by the time you will get the specific of what's going on, you've been there too long, you've been hurt too long, and your self-esteem and your any bit of sanity and peace that you've had is on a string, literally. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you don't need to get the specifics. Are they consistent? Are they consistent in being inconsistent? Are they consistent in lying to you? Are they consistent in being caught in lies? Are they consistent in being MIA, missing? Are they consistent is there consistency in someone calling you up or sending you an email? Is there consistency in discrepancies in what they're saying, where they are and where they actually have been? Are they consistent? Are there disappearances at times that they're unable to be reached? Is that consistently on schedule? Like they are not going to be found Thursday nights. You know, Thursday nights after 5, you won't be able to reach him or her. Saturday through Monday, Saturday through Monday, you're not going to be able to hear from them. Are they consistent in that? Are there disappearances? There are times of being absolutely where they vanish from the face of the planet. Is that kind of scheduled and on time and consistent? Are they consistently inconsistent, guys? When you see that, you see patterns in their inconsistencies. You see patterns of behavior that goes against the relationship, that leaves a sense of instability, guys. I'm here to tell you that you're not going to be secure and you're not going to be safe, and you're not going to feel whole in a relationship when the whole scenario is unstable. Are they consistent in giving you excuses about their cell phones and what happened, and consistent in having to work overtime and work late, and none of the times can you meet them? Because the last time I checked, unless they work for NASA or something like that, or you know, in a high security area, you should be able to reach them. And not only that, you have to think there are times in their lives that this person that normally reaches out to you and can speak to you for hours, there are times in their lives that for some reason they don't need to speak to you during this time frame. They can go without calling you, speaking to you, receiving your call, returning your text. So guys, I'm here to tell you that you don't need to get the fine prints or the details or the specifics when there is consistent inconsistencies, lies, deceit, absolute character flaws that you're seeing. Because sometimes by the time you get the details, you would have gone too far, you've been too hurt, and you would have stayed too long. You must learn to trust what the Lord is showing you. You all call it instinct, intuition, a sixth sense, some of you say. Your conscience, God gave it to us. And those of you that are saved, the Holy Spirit is going to tell you. God reveals secrets. That is in the Word. He's going to tell it. Not because he's just want to do that, but it's for your safety. It's for your peace of mind. Don't stay for the specifics, guys. You don't need details. You don't need them to prove it. Okay? What you see is the inconsistencies, and the inconsistencies are proof enough. The consistently inconsistent, that is enough to let you know something is going on. And honey, it's not, I don't need to know the details of it. I don't need to know what's going on, because whatever's going on, it's worth you lying, you disappearing. It is worth our relationship. It is worth the risk to you. And you have to be in a place where you say, you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't need to know the specifics. I've seen enough. And trust God, guys, with your life. Trust Him with your life and with your heart. Because there are men and women in the world who are loving, they are consistent, they are loyal, they are true. They don't need to run after. They're not like a little kitten. You know, if a cat sees a light, if you put a little laser beam down, they just follow that little light. If you toss a little ball of yarn across the room, the cat pounces. You don't need this person that you have to, that's subject to anything. A city without walls. A man or woman who has no rule over their soul is like a city without walls. You can't build with this person. You know, you could be with a man or a woman that when you're with them, they're great, they're wonderful, they do all these great things, it's wonderful, they give you all these wonderful gifts, whatever it may be, guys. But something the Lord showed me a long time ago that I'm going to share with you is this. Someone could be giving you wonderful gifts. Imagine a house. It's filled with wonderful, pricey things, beautiful things, thoughtful things, a meal, a piece of jewelry, whatever it may be. Just imagine a house filled with all the things that you like, your favorite meals, your favorite everything, you know, some sort of electronic. It's in this house and it's great and everything looks wonderful and it's awesome. But yet this house has no windows, it has no doors, it has no roof, and the foundation of the house is not secure. That means everything in your home, all this thing that's so expensive, it is subject to the elements. It's subject to rain, it's subject to extreme heat, it's subject to winds, and anybody could come in and take something that they feel like taking. Anyone could come in and lay on that couch. Anybody could come and eat out of your favorite snacks, you see? So that's what it's like when you're trying to build with a person who is nice and they seem great, but guess what? You have no security. Everything is open. This is not what you want. Trust God with your life. He will bring you and He will give you that godly man or woman if this is the will of God for your life. And you will not have to fight over silly things. You don't need details. When the Lord is showing you things, when you're seeing it and it's being revealed, follow the inconsistencies, and that's all you need to know. All right, guys? The inconsistencies, the consistent inconsistencies is all the truth and all the information you need. All right, guys. Peace out.